Welcome to Dark Escapes, the place where stories come alive and you become part of the nightmare. Each week, we open a forgotten book from the Library of Forgotten Dreams, a library that doesn't just hold stories, it traps souls within them. Here, every page is a doorway, every word a whisper, and once you begin listening, the story begins listening back. Tonight, we open one of the oldest volumes ever sealed within these walls. Its pages are soaked in moonlight and blood. It tells of a land where shadows breathe and of a castle ruled by the King of Darkness himself. So take a breath, find a quiet place, close your eyes, and let yourself be transported into a new dark escape. Because tonight, the book has chosen you. The story begins here. You wander through the Library of Forgotten Dreams after midnight. The air is still, heavy with dust and the faint scent of candle wax and iron. Your footsteps echo between the endless aisles, each shelf older than memory, filled with books bound in strange, whispering leather. Your lantern flickers. The shadows shift when you're not looking. Every book seems to hum softly, like it's breathing. Then you see it. A thick, blackened tome wedged crookedly between two cracked encyclopedias. It glows faintly red, pulsing like a living heart. The spine bears no title, only a single sigil burned into the cover. It looks like a crown, and beneath it, fangs. Your hand trembles as you reach for it. The air around you drops to freezing. The lantern sputters, almost dies. The moment your fingers touch the cover, it feels warm. The pages flutter open on their own, faster and faster, and from the paper spills a sound, a voice, ancient and cruel, whispering your name. The light explodes. The shelves dissolve. You fall. You land hard in snow and soil. You're outside beneath a blood-colored moon. Barren trees claw at the sky, their branches like skeletal fingers. The wind howls through the valley, carrying the distant cry of wolves. You rise, dazed, brushing frost from your hands. Before you stands a mountain, and upon it, carved from black stone and shadow itself, rises a castle. Its towers pierce the clouds. Its windows glimmer faintly, as though lit by dying candles. The gates are already open. A voice in the wind murmurs, "Welcome home." You take a step forward. The snow beneath you is spattered with something dark. It isn't ink. You cross the threshold. The gates slam shut behind you with a thunderous finality. Inside, the air is warm but thick, as if it hasn't moved in centuries. Massive chandeliers hang crooked, dripping black wax. The marble floor is cracked and veined with something that looks like dried blood. Your lantern flickers as you walk deeper. Portraits line the walls. Tall men and pale women with unreadable faces. Their painted eyes follow you. From somewhere above, a slow, dragging sound echoes, something heavy being pulled across stone. You stop, listen. The sound stops too, then faintly, breathing. Not yours. A whisper slides down the stairwell. You shouldn't have opened it. Your pulse thunders in your ears. You try to speak, but your voice won't come out. You turn a corner and find yourself in a long hallway. The portraits here are older, darker, their paint flaking like old skin. A woman in one frame has her mouth stitched shut. Another shows a child holding a rat by the tail, its eyes gleaming scarlet. The candles along the walls ignite one by one as you pass, casting everything in trembling gold. Then one portrait moves, not subtly. The figure, a tall man in crimson robes, tilts his head. His mouth curls into a faint, mocking smile. You blink, and he's gone from the frame. You hear footsteps behind you, slow, deliberate. You turn, no one's there. But now, on the wall beside you, hangs your portrait, freshly painted. The eyes are empty sockets. A massive door creaks open ahead, revealing a dining hall big enough for an army. A long table stretches into the dark, covered in silver goblets and blackened plates. Candles float in the air, wax melting upward. The table is set for dozens, yet only one chair at the head is pulled out. The smell of copper fills the room. You move closer. The plates are filled with rotted meat, the goblets overflowing with something dark and thick. The liquid moves on its own, swirling as though stirred by invisible spoons. From the darkness above, a soft laughter drips down like honey. You freeze. Footsteps echo along the ceiling. Something crawls, upside down, across the beams. You see only a flash of pale skin and glinting teeth before it vanishes behind a column. The chair at the head of the table slides back, scraping slowly against the stone. An unseen hand pats the seat, inviting you. You run. You burst into another hall, smaller, lined with shelves of decaying books. The spines glisten wetly. You touch one. It's slick. You pull your hand back. It's red. The shelves begin to drip. One of the books falls open on its own. Inside, a sketch of a man with burning eyes. The same sigil you saw in the first library. The page bleeds. You turn, and he's there, tall, still, dressed in black velvet and red silk, his face pale as candle wax, his eyes gleaming like embers beneath glass. He looks ancient and utterly perfect. He studies you with quiet amusement as though inspecting a new instrument before it plays its final note. You opened my book. Now I must finish your chapter. He smiles. The canines are long, too long. The candles around you extinguish one by one until only his eyes remain. You run, down corridors that twist and change, staircases that reverse and fold in on themselves. Every hallway ends where it began. You hear him behind you, not running, just moving, effortless, silent. Doors slam shut as you pass. Mirrors crack as you look into them, each reflection showing you paler, thinner, weaker. Your lantern dies completely. Now it's just darkness and his breathing, closer, closer. You burst through a door and tumble into a crypt. The air is damp and cold. The walls pulse faintly, like veins beneath skin. Coffins line the room, some open, some twitching. Inside, pale figures stir, their mouths open in silent screams. Hands reach for you, dozens of them, their fingers cold as death. One of them grabs your wrist and whispers, "Run," before he feeds. You tear free, scrambling toward a narrow staircase, spiraling upward into a shaft of grey light. You climb. Each step creaks like a groan. Wind lashes through the cracks. Somewhere below, you hear him speak, softly, almost lovingly. No one leaves, child of daylight. Not until the blood remembers your name. You keep climbing. Your lungs burn. The light grows brighter, moonlight streaming through broken windows. You can see the sky. You can almost breathe again. Then something cold wraps around your ankle. He's there, below you, crawling up the wall. His eyes aflame, his teeth glistening with hunger. He doesn't climb, he glides, impossibly fast. You reach the top and shove open the final door and fall through into the library of forgotten dreams. You made it back. The book lies open on the floor. its pages still breathing, as if the story isn't done with you. Your heart still races, your pulse still echoes in your ears, and your hands, are they trembling from fear or something that followed you back? There's your reflection, but no shadow behind it. The story ends here, for now. But there are other doors in this library, other books waiting to be opened, other escapes waiting for you. If you survived this one, tell me, traveler, where should we go next? Comment below the next escape you dare to experience, and return here next week for another descent into darkness. Subscribe to Dark Escapes, where every story is a door, and every door leads somewhere you may not return from.